Hey, greetings and salutations, everybody. I'm Big Brother. How's everybody doing? My name's Andy. Call me Andy if you like. If it's easier on you. But I most assuredly answered Big Brother. Been Big Brother for a long time. So, um, yeah. So this is Tuesday. I sell ephemera. Most of my stuff is mid 1850s through mid 1950s. That's a big chunk of everything, and I try and get as close to the Victorian and Edwardian eras as I can. That's my special interests. So, sell what you love, and you'll love what you sell even more. You love selling it even more. Hey, Garbage Mo, sup? Mister Killing It with all the fancy deals. Now, show us some reality and show us all the $40 and $50 little piddly ones that come along with the excitement. Uh, for all the times you show up and people decide not to show up. Hey, Patty, how you doing? Got your box out there, ready to go. Just got to send you an invoice. Figured I'd wait on this show and then we'll go from there. Hey, mother's mustache. Ansley, how you doing? I've been watching you on Instagram. You got the most beautiful views. Very, very jealous of your view. So, so I got a lot of different stuff today. This is leftover from an auction I went to a couple weeks ago. I sold uh, the first half last Tuesday, and this is the second half. We'll see how much I can get through. I've been doing well, thank you. Um, Go up to the mountains and escape everything, escape all the dumb shit that's down here. Let's see. So I have, I've got something here that was sent to a mother and father at wartime, World War II. Hey Debbie, how you doing? Here's a blank checkbook from, we'll just say a while back. I think I have some canceled checks of those from 1919, 1918. So yeah, uh, oh, just all kinds of things here. Yeah, here's some more canceled checks. May 14th, 1919 on that date. Some of these things are kind of cool looking. Just all kinds of different things. I really haven't had the opportunity to go through everything, so it's. I mean, I kind of did after the auction. I got to look at my stuff, right? But I just kind of breezed through it and pulled out all the junk, threw away. Yes, I throw away things, but it's just not sellable stuff. Even if I were to save a bunch of it and throw it all in a pile, I probably couldn't get much for it. So that stuff I just toss. B&H Battery and Rubber Company. I believe that's an Ohio thing. Just all kinds of stuff, and I'll take my time. I'll put reasonable rates on them. But as I had stated, I've been stating, prices are going up at the auction noticeably. So, you know, I'll try and keep things as fair as I can for you because I don't want to rob you, but I can't lose money on this or I can't do this anymore. And that's the bottom line. So here's some here's some stuff in a I don't know why they kept this, but here it is. Somebody got paid the plaintiff and subject, so here's some lawyer type stuff in here. Just all kinds of stuff, and we'll go through it. And of course, I've got oh yeah, this book. This book is really neat. It has condition, but I love it when they do this to the sides because yeah, I don't know, it matches the cover, and of course it's backwards. 1889. Yeah, beautiful. They're really nice. But yeah, so I've got books for sale as well. I've got a book that's in possession of a friend of mine right now that is probably gonna be eBay bound, but it's a Roman Catholic Bible. It's about this thick. It's thicker than the book It or War and Peace, right? It's thick book and it's got lots of illustrations and it's a beautiful book. And the fancy lettering, the fancy font. I'll probably show that off before I put that up on eBay. But that's about $100 book easily. So I hope everybody's doing okay. I hope everybody's I don't know, doing okay. Lots of weird shit going on out there. I know my niece, she's out there fighting the good fight, protests and all that. I'm proud of her for standing up for what she believes in. It doesn't matter whether I agree with her or anybody else does or not. That makes any difference. As long as she sticks by her convictions and stands up for what she believes in. That kind of thing is important to me. Yeah. Somebody died, yay, in 1949. So all kinds of stuff. I love going through my own stuff. Probably wait another 2 or 3 minutes here, and then I'll get the shindig on the road. I've got Thursday. Thursday, I'm gonna probably be doing a show with Amber, Treasure Scavengers, on her channel. We're gonna try and make that an every Thursday thing, or at least every other Thursday. Wow, that's awesome, Patty. Yeah, yeah. I'm just saying. I can't say what I want to say because it's illegal to say it. But I'm going to try and keep politics out of this. It's just really hard for me to stand by and see things going on and not say anything about them. But I'm going to try and refrain from doing so because that is not what I do on this show. But you guys get where I'm going with it, I'm sure. Here's a cute little thing, little pin, and it's boxed still. Yeah. Yeah, me too. Okay, so I need to find a good place. Um, just to reiterate, guys, I still have plenty of these first day issues. I believe each bag has at least 50 in there. If you want them, they're $5 for all 50, which is a great deal. Give them to a kid, give them to somebody that collects first day issues. They're all vintage. Uh, I think the newest stamped ones have like 37 cents on them. So, and honestly, I don't know what it is. But to mail an envelope now is 73 cents, in case you didn't know, as I am one that mails stuff quite often. 73 cents. Oh, stupid antivirus needs to go away. Yep. Something tells me that's not going to be a thing anymore pretty soon. Let's see. I'm worried. Okay, so let's see. We're gonna. Well, like I said, the. Oh, no, I have not checked. Wait a minute. When did you send that email? I have no email from you. Oh, yeah, definitely don't. I have to go look in trash. I might have thrown it away. I don't know. I have been away again to help a friend. It's going to be going on, so I'm going to have to disappear from time to time for like a week. But trust me, it's all for the good. Hmm. Yeah, I'm not getting. I don't have any email. Oh, did you want that, or do you want more pictures? I wanna. I wanna know that you're gonna be okay with it. And if you're not, you can always send it back, I suppose. Yeah, I'm not getting any from you. I'll go back to February. All right. Give me just a second, please. Where the heck? Here it is. Debbie Jacobs. Debbie Jacobs. Oh, looky here. Okay. Oops, I forgot. I would also like some more of the first day. Ah. Okay, well, I accidentally threw those away. That's my fault. And yes, I just read them. Okay. Sure, no problem. Might throw in some extra first days just for shits and giggles or that because I've got over 500 left. So if I'm missing a few, that's okay with me. Well, thank you very much for your purchase, Debbie, and I will wrap it up special like. These flats, plenty of books. I got some more cabinet cards. All right. Well, let's go ahead and start this off. There's only 4 here, but hey, that happens. So I have a little book here, and this is one of the books of the Big Little Books series. As you can see, it is a little book. A lot of reading in this little book. That's the back. This is a Canadian Mountie, in case it's hard to see, because I imagine it is hard to see. This stupid thing. I need to get better lighting in here. I really do. But Men of the Mounted Adventures of the Canadian Royal Mounties. And there it says a big little book. This thing's awesome. 1933. Oh, wait a minute. 1934. Okay. But, yeah, it's reading, and almost every page has an illustration. He drew his 6-shooter. Looks like he used his 6-shooter. She was lashed to the saddle. That's what it looks like to be on the desert on a horse with no name. Anybody else get that one? Okay. Ran staggered forward. So this is a great book. It's in beautiful condition, and bidding on this is going to start at 10. Just so you know, it's not coming apart. It's in beautiful condition. There's no torn pages in it. At least I have not found any. So it's in great, wonderful condition. Little use of the spine here, but let's see. It is inscripted. John Williams' last name starts with a J. There's an address. It says Somerset. I don't know. New York, New Jersey, something like that. I don't know. So, big little book. It's in wonderful condition. About the Canadian Mounties getting their man, or I'm assuming the bad guy's a man. We all know that true evil lies in it. So, this is a wonderful book. A lot of these books, if they don't sell here today, then they're gonna go. I'm probably gonna show them again Thursday on Amber's channel, so I can show some other people what kinds of things I sell. Mostly try and sell. Sunday I will have a show, and it's not going to be books. It is a bunch of the other stuff that I got from auctions. Sometimes you can't help but buy other stuff because all the books are in it. So, beautiful book. If you want it, just put down a Canadian big book and or little book for 10. If you're interested on the replay, all sales are good for 24 hours, which means 7 p.m. tomorrow. All sales are off. However, you can always contact me at the address and say, hey, I like that. If you still have it, I want it. Okay, I'm going to do this one more time. I know unless you, well, you're only 4 of you, but this is called Zootomy, and it is what the nurses would use to, if they didn't have cadavers to work on, this is what they worked on. This is their workbook, and this is my mother's workbook at that. So she retired from nursing for 42 years, something like that. I think it was 46 years. Anyway, she was a nurse for a long, long time. So all this stuff is from the way back days when she was in school. So it's just diagrams of innards of the things that they would practice on. The skate, which is a sea critter, or let's see, what's another one? The Lamprey, and there's some others. But if you're interested in this book, this retails on eBay for $40. So I'm going to ask 10 if you're interested. It does have this thing. I wouldn't ask 40 on eBay because of this. I'd probably ask 30. So I clean it up a little bit too. That's just schmutz. That'll come off there with the little elbow. Yeah, that comes off. So pretty neat book. It's got nice workmanship on it, and the ones up on eBay, they're like new. Because apparently they still make this book. It's just that they don't have anything this old. So, and this really isn't that old. So, not by my standards. 1893. So, if you're interested, $10 for the nurse book. Put down nursing book. We'll go ahead and bring out this pretty one that looks like the book ought to be. It does have this thing at the top. There you go. Actually looks like a book, you know. It's got this really nice splatter. It's very thick, and the things always look for books that have things on the side, because some of them, they can be worth some money, and collectors love the stuff that has the stuff on the side. Some of them even make pictures. You got to kind of squish the book, but they'll make pictures, and then you flip it over and do it again, and it'll be a different picture. Some are just really neat. Anyway, this book here is Beechcroft at Rockstone. Yep, that's what it's called. 1889. Yeah, 1889. The new edition. And what is it? Have no clue. It's called the Beechcroft by C.M. Young. There you go, Beechcroft. The condition, but because of, you know, I do 8. I'll do 8 for this book. I really can't come down much more. It has the pretty sides. I know I can get rid of this book because of the pretty sides. So if you're interested in this book, yeah, okay, marbles. There's okay. Well, next, just put in, if you're wanting a book on replay, put in Beechcroft for 10. Or excuse me, 8. I said 8. Oh, let's get into some paper. I got some more books, but let's do some paper for now. About the halfway point, I'll bring out this World War II letter home that has the United States Army letterhead on it. I'll bring that out about halfway through the show. Let's see what we got in here. Yeah, I don't need to sell this. This is junk. That's trash. Let's see what these two things are. Oh my goodness. Stay there. Thank you. Okay, so I've got these two things, and for some reason they're in plastic. This letter is dated 1940. For This Person versus Container Corporation of America. Received the plaintiff the sum of $12.45 for the full cost for dismissal on this case. So it's a judgment. Has that, and in here I have something from the Social Security Board. With some old stamps in there. Now, if I ever sell anything to you that has Social Security numbers on it, and addresses and stuff, you know, all I can do is trust you to do the right thing and not use it for ill intentions. So, April 20th, 1926. Here's a payment for a clinician to the Inlow Clinic, whatever that is. Let's see, we've got Social Security Board, Washington, D.C., official business, 1939. We've got more Social Security Board. Okay, it has the person's name in there. Oh, this looks like a Social Security card. I probably can't sell that one. We're going to put that one offside. Sorry for gang, but I'm not going to sell a card. I don't know. It's 1939. Uh, April 24th, 1939. More from the pending receipt of your card, you are requested to make use of the enclosed evidence of application. Here's some more stuff. I don't know. This one's dated 1994, so 1884. I can't read. Alrighty. So that's all litigation and Social Security stuff, all that mess just to get a card from 1939, Social Security card, which I'm going to put in there, along with the litigation paperwork. This receipt from 1884 goes in this mess. This is all going to be one thing. And pictures of kids, just what I need. Now, I had to run this by a friend of mine, but almost thought this was the replica of the USS Constitution, and it's not. And we can't figure out what boat it is, but it is a restoration of some Civil War boat. So there's a buttload of cannons on it. So yeah, there's that. I'm gonna throw that in there. Why not? It says 1929 on the photo. Uh, I'm also gonna include the sympathy card. Wait a minute. Oh well, maybe not. Okay, I can't. Yeah, that one. It has family stuff on it. I can't let that one go. Huh. There we go. Also included in this mess. This is all going to be one lump sum. I have a really old envelope that is quite brittle from 1909. It's registered mail. They paid extra. Well, they would nowadays. Here's some old Fiji photos. Okay. Here is an announcement of the arrival of a child. I don't see these too often. He was born 1950, 9 pounds 8 ounces. Whew. I'm glad I'm not a woman. Just saying. There's no way. Childbirth, no, I don't want it. Some of you ladies can tell me that I'm probably right that I don't want it. Well, let me throw some more stuff in there, Patty, and then I'll throw it in there. I want to make it juicy. What we got here? Mr. and Mrs. that person. Danville, Indiana. 1922 wedding announcement. Well, I hope the wedding was before the baby announcement, but sometimes love is just so powerful. All right, well, I'm going to do all this, like I said, the litigation, the wedding announcement, the baby announcement. There's some, I'm not going to sit here and go through it all, but I'll start the bidding off at, I'll do 7 on all of it. And I'm going to throw some more stuff in it yet, so. Let's start the bidding off at 5. Let's do 5. I'll do a 5er. I'm gonna throw one more thing in there, and this should make it juicy. It's a beautiful. I love the picture. Yeah, Patty, I said 5 originally, so I take you at 5. And this is dated February 23rd, 1950, Central City, Nebraska. Our dear, dear friend, we received your welcome letter. So very sorry to know that all your illnesses and sadness. Okay, well, woo. And it comes with a greeting card in there. And even more stuff to read. Put this back in here. All this together, $5. You get it all, including the plastic that it's rounded. So that is around it. So I bet that paper clip in there's vintage. Hey. You could probably trade it to Bert. Bert and Ernie, he has a paper clip collection. What's wrong with my brain? Let's see. All right, well, it goes to Patty. Ain't nobody else jumping on it. Appreciate your purchase, Patty, and it's 5, not 7, just so we're clear. Oh. Find my pencil. Thank you. I got you. We'll put those here. I think if Amber and I have a show this Thursday, it should be 8 o'clock my time because they do their 7 Central because he lives in Wisconsin. Yeah, no. Okay, so with the paperwork, I'm probably going to pull out 2 or 3 little things and put them together. This is how I buy them, only mine's in stacks, okay? But, um, you know, it's kind of how I receive them when I buy them from the auction, or I haven't bought anything from private collectors for a while. I probably ought to reach out to some of my old sources and see if they're still into selling me their paper goods. Ooh, if they have any. So I'm going to pull out a couple things, and they all go together, and start them all off at, say, like 5 every stack that I have. This sounds easy to remember. Yeah, bundles bundles are always good. Here is a Christmas card. Holly fir and mistletoe, lighted candles in a row. Okay, so if you drop this off, that dates this 1900s. So, what the heck is this? Ooh, we've got some probably sympathy brother. Okay, our sympathy cards. These are nice, and they're in their original protective cover. I'd like to get one of these out without tearing it up, but let's not concentrate on that now. Let's see. We also have a what is it? It says Bankers Life Company, continuation by amendment of the Bankers Life Association insurance in Des Moines, Iowa, June 11th, 1929. Yeah, is an insurance policy from 1929. $56 for full coverage. Oh yeah, I can't even remember them days. So, here I've got a letter from Mr. Blair. As if you're sticking around last Sunday, then you know that almost everything I had was for Mr. Blair or Mr. somebody else. I can't remember. So, and his wife. So I have this really nice tissue thin from 1958 envelope along with the letter that was in it, which is right here. Oh my goodness, 2 pages long. Really? Give me fits. Rah. Okay. So it's 2 pages thick. I'm not going to sit here and read it. If you want to read it, it's in with this bundle that I'm putting together here. We also have a piece of paper, Indiana Department of Conservation. Summary of Indiana laws for hunting, fishing, and boating, 1954. If you wanted to see what Indiana laws were back then, there you go. Let's see. I have this stack of canceled checks. These things are awesome. Look at this font. There you go. On or before the 14th day, July 1919. $58 from Mason City Banking. And it has been, oh my goodness, it's pissing me off here. Okay, so there it says paid, and that's how they did it. So that's pretty cool. Here's one for June 21st, 1919. Honor all the first day, with 8% from interest due from the date and 10% after maturity. And here's one for 1918. So you get, there's 4 checks in here. They're all, you know, gone through the system, but they're all 1918 and 1919 with gorgeous handwriting on them. And I have this small ink blotter, copy papers for B&H Battery and Rubber Company, which I do believe is in Ohio. Most of the rubber plants were in Ohio. And here's a letter from Mr. Blair. Less 2 from woohoo. Okay, I got Patty in for 5. Is anybody else interested? This one even comes with vellum. Mr. John, Saturday, 28 June 1958. The marriage of their daughter. Marriage announcement for this chap. A wedding announcement. That's awesome. Now you're getting married and making babies. And these 2 things, I'm not going to take them out. These are most definitely finished. Oh, I would like to take this one out, but I'm not gonna. You can almost see what they look like through the cover. And I got Patty in for 5 on this bundle. Everything I just showed in this bundle for 5. Five doesn't have to be the defining answer. If you like it more than Patty, give me a 6. But that's okay. Y'all are afraid of Patty. She's gonna beat you up. Take your apples. Okay. Thank you, Patty. I don't know why. I don't know why you guys got apples. I just. Okay. I'm going to do one more bundle, and then I'll jump back to books. But, no, not yet. Just grab a bunch and put them in your hand and do that, Andy. Okay, I'll do that. What the heck is this? Yeah, I'll have to look at that later. Okay. Bundle. Woo. Yep. Okay. We'll do this. It's got some weight to it. Okay. In this bundle, we have a pocket pack album, which are photographs. I have the negatives. Somebody's skiing. Somebody looked like they got a picture of an owl. Lots and lots of negatives in here. Probably just some of those photos down there, which be sold in another bundle. Okay, yeah, well, anyway, you get this pocket pack. Also included is this paperwork here, which has writing on it. Wow, looks like they wrote it. Oh, this is old typewriter paper here. Agreement. It is some kind of agreement that Mr. Ming, which was the other guy, um, tenant. I'm not sure. I didn't go through it, but it's some kind of agreement between a leasee and a lessor. So, Goodyear Tire and Rubber Company, Sundress Department, dealers price list for tire accessories. Oh, okay. So this is the salesman thing. Blowout patches, butt end flaps. I've got some of those. Uh, can't kink air hose. Goodyear radiator connections for Ford. All kinds of things. That's going to be included in this mess. It says 1924, issued March 10th, 1924, right there on it. Use this airmail card to get additional replacement credit cards. And it looks like a Shell credit card because it's to Shell Oil Company. Bit of Petroliana right there. First class no longer exists, guys. So, it hasn't existed since the last year. Here's another one of those sympathy cards in a thing. These would go around the flowers. Vacation travel log. Here is the front of it. Here's, you are not helping at all. Okay, and all kinds of mileage and stuff in there. Fort Wayne, Indiana, location. Don't know the date right offhand on this stuff, but it's probably the same as all the others. Here's another one. This one isn't as cardboardy or as stiff, but it's the same thing in a different color. So you get both of those. I got Patty in for 5. Most happy and merry, abounding in cheer. 1922. That's a pretty one. Uh, Sympathy card. This one's probably from the 50s, I'm guessing. Oops, sorry. So there's some stuff for you to read in there. And I'm going to throw in, it looks like, it says, Hauser's 4th grade. And you get pictures of kids. Yay. So, so I got Patty in for 5 once again. I can probably do that a couple more times maybe on that book. Heck. Thank you, Patty. Appreciate it. Oh, well, here come the storms they said we were gonna get. Tell you what, I'm gonna give this one a go. I didn't know if this one would go through here. I don't see the people that maybe would want this, but this is probably 1900s, as in before 1910, 1900s, and it is just an album cover. There's no photographs. There's no photographs in it, and it's not in great shape, but it does have some of the pages in it where you can put some old timies in there if you want, or you can just rip them out. But I don't know. I didn't know what anybody would want this for, so I'll start the bidding off at $2 on it if anybody wants it at all. If not, I'm thinking we are getting uh it's relieved. So I don't know. Any of you crafters out there do anything with this? I'll uh I'll put it aside if you can. But I do $2 on it. Otherwise, I'm gonna try and move it somewhere else. Move it as in flip it. Okay, put that up there. Getting a little parched. Do you want that, Patty? It's not in the greatest condition, I'm just saying. It's seen better days. 1900s. Okay. Okay. Well, I appreciate it. Thank you. I took all the photographs out, sold them. Ooh, let's see. All right, books. Oh yes, I paid up for this book at auction. This is has a counterpart that I sold last Tuesday that also didn't sell. But I have to ask $10 on this book because I paid $10 for this book. Actually, I paid 12 for it if you include the taxes and everything. Lot. I start charging for lot now, which means when I go to the auction and I buy a lot, it'll be like this. I'll buy everything in here is a lot. LOT, not a lot, a lot. So, this lot will probably sell for $22, $24. Who knows? That's about what they go for when you get a whole bunch of stuff. Sometimes more. It depends on what's in it and depends on who your competition is. But they started charging us for everything in the flat. It used to be free. It's now a lot thing, and that's to help them cover their utilities, but whatever. Okay, so this is a good book. I'm gonna have to ask. I'm gonna do 15. It's illustrated. Um, let's see. This is called Summer Joys. As you can see, it has age to it. I'll tell you, it's it needs to be taken care of when you're handling it. So the it's very illustrated. Some of them are color. If they're on here, it's on the front and the back. But it says Little Miss Muffet. Mm. Oh my goodness. No copyright. That's just stinking awesome. But it's a pretty thick book. Nursery rhymes. Hans and Fritz. Maybe Hansel and Gretel, maybe. Two little kittens. Two little kittens one stormy night began to quarrel and then to fight. One had a mouse, the other had none, and that's the way that the quarrel begun. I'll have that mouse, said the biggest cat. You'll have that mouse. We'll see about that. I will have that mouse, said the eldest son. You shan't have that mouse, said the little one. Yeah, okay. Mother tabby scans. There's a doctor dog taking care of a sick cat. Lots of beautiful illustrations. Look at this. Oh my goodness. 15's too low. Huh. Woo! Next, I made a pretty dress. It took me most of a week, I guess. Just page after page. Ah! And here it is starting to come apart. So yeah, it definitely needs some care and some love when handling it. The old sailor, Kate watching for Papu, the little princess, the white or polar bear, the fisherman caught. Just all kinds of. There's gold leafing in this picture. It's hard to see. If I could get the shine. Yeah. Maybe put your eyes up on it. You can see. But yeah, this is a nice book. Other than it's falling apart. I guarantee this is 1900s without question. Okay, 1905. So this is the one and only time I'm going to sell this book for 15 tonight. I'm not going to include this one in the sale for people wanting this after the fact. Uh, it's 15 tonight. From this point on, this is going to be at least a $20 book. Uh, I I could get that easily. Easily. Look at that picture of a lion there. Just the illustrations alone in here would sell this book. That giraffe. What kid doesn't like a giraffe? All right, so if you want it tonight, it's 15. From here on out, this is going to be a 20. Um, well, after tonight anyway. So if you want it, if not, you can email me. So, yep, that's what we got there. Let's put this one back here. Here we go. Let's put those there. Oh! Here's a book that needs some loving. Big, thick book. It's got some fancy working on it. I do not know what that is. A crest, a mark, I don't know, but there that is. Here's what the side of it looks like. You can see where they tried to repair it. There's actually another book pages here. But that's the outside of it. It is a thick book. Oof, oof, oof. This is Milton, by the way. The Memoir of John Milton. You don't mind reading his stuff. I had to read his stuff in school. Really hated it. 1856. So this one is, one of my older books, right? Mid 1800s. 1856. Can't get much more mid than that. Uh, Paradise Lost. That's that Milton. That's what he did, right? Or the Garden of Eden, which is another one people know. So, yeah, Paradise Lost is in here, along with some poetical works. It's a nice book. I do 10 on this book. It's together. It's not coming apart like the others. So it's in decent shape outside of it's missing the spine, the spine cover, but you can read stuff on the spine. Paradise Lost. What a boring. I guess it's okay. Just don't ask me to explain that book, because then it will feel like school. If you're interested in John Milton, Paradise Lost, and a couple other tales, let me know. $10 on this book. I'll go ahead and drop it to 8. Let's just go ahead and make this one 8 because of the damage. Um, but it is pretty good condition book. 1856. So yeah. Just think of everything that was going on in 1856. I bet a lot of you just have to even Google that. Shit, I'd probably have to Google that. Anyway. I do a lot of studies from the early 1800s, so because I'm in it a lot. Oh, okay. We got Patty in for 8. Do I have any other interests? Probably not. All right. You got 1 week to read Paradise Lost. I want my book report. Never mind. Book report to do at the end of the week. Ah, thank you, Patty. Well, it's halfway through the show, a little past. So I'm going to go ahead and sell this if anybody's interested. This has official United States Army letterhead on it. So here's Dear Aunt and Uncle. This is from somewhere in the Southwest Pacific, which is exactly what it says. 24th November, 1944. Right before the boof. uh, if I'm not mistaken, the last time I wrote you was just as we were coming into the New Orleans last trip. Here's about a trip. Um, Talking about some camps, some things about Thanksgiving. Due to censorship, there's very little that I can write about. So, you're somewhere in the South Pacific and you can't say shit. Excuse me, can't say anything. There's nothing else to do. We're supposed to move on to another port in the morning. Let's see. Hope it's finds you both good. I have not seen snow since early 43. Since I forgot to buy Christmas cards in July, this letter will have to be my Christmas card. your nephew. Anyway, I think it's great. You know, it mentions a longingness for home, and I don't know what's up with his mom and dad, but he's writing aunt and uncle. Maybe he grew up with them. He didn't have a mom and dad. Who knows? But he talks about the censorship. You know, because you can't tell the enemy what you're gonna do. It's in good condition. It is typewritten. It is dated. It does say there at the top, Southwest Pacific, 1944. I want to be fair, but I don't want to give it away. I'll do 10. I honestly think this is a $25 piece of paper for eBay, and it will go immediately to eBay after about a week of me trying to push it. But I think $10 is a fair price for somewhere in the South Pacific, November 1944. Tonight only, I'll go ahead and I'll drop it to 8. But after tonight, I can't do less than that. So if you're interested for tonight only, I'll do the letter home for 8. World War II in the comments. World War II letter, $8 if you're interested. Oh, I need to put this here. Put that here. Get that out of the way. Yeah. Oh, we go on. And we got more flats. Paying attention. Uh-huh. A voting card. I have. Yeah. Yeah, we'll just throw that in. Make that normal. This gets added there. Oh, looky here. All right, here's something from the War Department. So let's. I might, if it is, I might add it to that one piece of paper, but the price of paper is going to go up. People just trying to make it through the war. Yeah, okay, this is not going to be added. War Department, the Adjutant General's Office, official business, and it's entitled to Private Carl, that person, who's in Camp Davis in North Carolina. Uh, Change of address form here. Allowance and Allotment Branch, Building 20th and B Streets, Washington, D.C. The application for family allowances. Uh-huh. Go die for your country, and oh, by the way, we're not going to help you. Let's see. Sorry, I have veterans in my family. I don't feel very good about things. So it is 1942. It's an application for aid since somebody's a private. Trying to get the government in on them. If you're interested, I do. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think it's really all that, but I'll do $3 if anybody's interested. It is stamped October 24th, 1942, and it is signed here September 1942. It is addressed to private so and so. And apparently his wife is on the form. If you're interested, $3, War Department stuff. That goes here. Let me go on. What is this? Seniors, class of 1956. Wow, we were so poor we didn't even get a book. Let's see. Everybody from 56. Sincerely doubt that there's anybody of note in there, but I'll go through it later. And then there's all of these. All right, I have a vintage telephone book. What's that? What's a telephone book, you ask? Oh, wait, nobody here's going to ask, but. $1950s, I think, maybe. If anybody's interested, it's 5. Lots of old advertisement in it. Whoever had this before was selling it for 8. Oh, let's see. A lot of funeral home advertisements. Here we go. Robinson's 1975, Montgomery County, Indiana. Rural Directory, including Alamo, Darlington, Ladoga, Linden, Lindsborg, Mace, Newmarket, New Richmond, New Ross, Waveland, Waynetown, and Wingate. Whew! $5, 1975 phone book. Old directories in here. Old directories. Old advertisements. They're skinny ones across the top. And there's some in the back. If you're interested, it's $5. Not a whole lot of call for. Okay. This book has definitely seen better days. This is a Bible, I think. You can barely see it says ABS, but it's it's seen better days, like I said. It is the Holy Bible and the Old and New Testament. Postmark 1883. Oh my god. Oh, this thing's brittle. Huh. You really, really need to be careful on this one. The names and order of all the books in the Old and New Testament and the number of their chapters. Well, there's some trivia. It's in. Yeah, this one's not in great condition. Hey, look, if anybody wants this book, let me know. I'll send it to them. They just have to pay shipping. Uh, yeah. Holy Bible, absolutely free. Just say, hey, yo, I want it. Yeah, okay. It's I couldn't say this is in just horrible condition, so I would not sell this on a good day. Well, let's see. This is Patty's. She paid 50. Yeah, I got you. It's a freebie. So you. Oh my goodness. 15. Okay. Uh, this is stuff that goes. Oh yeah, this is the other one of that book. Yeah. Okay. Oof. This is like the last book. It's called My Little Friend and Other Stories by Alcott. Uh, you like old books? I love the illustrations on these. I really do. They're nice. Magpie bearing a spoon. And other stories. Let's see. 1896. And there's a picture of Alcott, some old lady that loved telling stories to kids. This does have separation in it. It's loose. It is coming apart. Uh, it has illustrations almost every page. This one's seen better days. I'm still gonna have to ask 10 for it. Uh, be, because the amount of illustrations on it. So I mean, yeah, and you can still read it. I mean, it's I like the nice big lettering for my old man eyes. I can read it easily. Woohoo! Whoop! I got Debbie in first, Patty. So I think this is probably the same person because the artistry definitely looks the same. It's not. Of course not. It's not because I said it was. Let's see. First one. It's got some kind of. Okay, let Debbie have this one and I'll get the 15. All right. I'm really sorry I sold that for 15. Damn. Oh, well, that's okay. It's a really nice book. You'll enjoy it. Hey, thank you, both of you. Debbie for 10. Louisa Alcott. But I have to put these down here. Oh. And you get this one for 15. No, no, no. I'll do it, Patty. You've been a long time supporter. It's more than fine. I'm more than happy with it if you're going to be happy with it. So, yeah. And then I got all of this and all of that. 20, I could probably do a couple more. Let's see. Then there's all kinds of letters and correspondence. all from the 50s. People complaining about the war. Law offices of that guy. This is talking about the selling of the estate in 1921. Yeah, okay. And then all these letters, and every one of them has some kind of, hey, how you doing? Bob's okay. Kids are out playing, that kind of thing. Or these might be, guy was part of a frat, and he had his frat bros writing every now and then, or he was aligned with the church, this guy, and did some things with the church. Just a line to tell you that plan number so and so, namely Starlight, silk stockings Wednesday night on me, is all fixed up. Whatever the hell that means. See you. Probably make a few lots of these, and I got a few more lots of those. I'll do one or two more. And then we'll call it quits. And I've got enough for next Tuesday, so I hope so, because, yeah, I do. Oh, yeah, easily. Where's my, oh, yeah, those, that, delivery cat. These are all Patties and Debbie's. That's all for stuff, yeah, okay. Trying to get my brain in order. Heck. Let me see. Let me pull one out here. What we got here? To Mr. Les Blair, 1959. Hurts my eyes. I'm sure you have honorable intentions. Damn it! Happy 8th anniversary, dear. That's cute. I'm sure you have honorable intentions. Damn. This is from 1954, if I can figure out what the heck it is. How to stay in college. That's how to never have to pay your student loans back, is just to stay in college. Here's some more church stuff. He was a member of church. Military chaplain prepares for worship in the field. Look at that old timey stuff. Why am I stuck on the phrase old timey? Oh no. Well, okay, let's just pull out this right here. I'm going to sell all these for 5. Go ahead and throw this in there. So, yep, I have a card. Let's see. Dear Les, I want to pledge something. Butler represents NAACP. He went to Butler University. You know that. Indiana school. Oh my goodness. With the This one's not being cooperative. Okay. We'll skip that one. We'll go to this next letter. It's kind of thick. This one's from 1958. Figure most of them are going to be that time period. Oh, wow. This is a neat card here. This one looks hand done, most definitely hand done. But somebody made this card. He has a nose in industry. He dabbles too in bridge. Houses with servants fascinate him. For the poor, he don't give a smidge. This one's kind of neat. Handmade letter here. In the winter, he headquarters at the butler on place and cuts ecstatic capers with the lady known as Grace. And that's some kind of fuzzy thing going up there on his visits during the Kappa house. 1938 to 1958. What? Oh, that. Handmade happy birthday card. This is awesome. Oh, wow. Sell this for $10 on eBay by itself. Ugh. Ugh. Honestly, I probably could. Why don't I? Because I really don't like eBay. But eBay is okay. That was in there. This is airmail. Really. With the letterhead's got a little kitty on it. Kitty, kitty. Let's see. Dear Wink, your letter was waiting in the box. Lots of, lots and lots of writing. Keep yourself busy. You can kind of figure out what this guy does. Kind of put his life together. All right. So I got a lot more to go through. I'm not going to go through them all. Um, throw in those. Here's some stamps. I can't tell. 2-cent stamps. I'll throw in the military religious picture thing there about a chaplain in the field. There you go. I think it's a pretty cool looking graphic. Let's see. Here's another card I'll throw in there. All these $5 if you want them. No. Let's see. What's this? This is an old Hallmark card. Merry Christmas to my husband. And it's a thick one. Fancy foreign cars. Don't want private airplane. I can honestly say this is probably 50s. 58, just like everything else is. More airmail. This guy gets a lot of airmail too. I don't understand that. There's some maps you can buy. February 10th, 1958. Yeah, here's another letter that's typed. At least it's easier to read. Something from NAACP back then. 1954 issue. It says how to stay in college and this. And I'll grab a couple more and give them to you just for because I'm a nice guy. They got a lot of them. Huh? Okay, well, we don't need that. That's trash. Let's see if I can find a little something in here for you, Deb. Itty bitty airmail card. All right, that's what's going on with that. 19 Debbie. All right. And with that, I'm going to end the show with that mess. I have enough to do next Tuesday for a show. I'm probably going to spend a little more time and go through things so I can, because I got time to kill. Yeah, that's it. As soon as I plug up here, I promise you that I'm going to do the books up and I'll get as much as whatever you bought tonight into your orders from last couple of weeks. And, if I can get them in there, I will. If I can't. So, yeah, that's it. Don't forget my RR book from last week. Yeah, it's sitting on there. Yeah, it's a pretty cool book. I think you'll like that book a lot. So many pictures in there of engines. So, lots of pretty pics. Um, Yep, that's it. So Thursday with Treasure Scavengers. Hopefully that's still going to happen. Sunday, I'm going to have a show of all the knickknacks and stuff that I bought at the auction. I probably got enough for a Sunday. And then next Tuesday, I still have more of this. And I'll probably be just doing the little $5 lots, put a bunch together and there you go, $5. And we'll just move them out like that. And I'll have a chance to go through them and get them more subject matter the same together. Yeah, that's it. Anyway, I will, but I haven't talked with Amber yet. I mean, she. I need to get her to commit, and right now both of our schedules are every which way. So, let me try this. She sells stuff cheaper than me, believe it or not. Of course, she buys storage units. Let's see. YouTube. Give me just a second. Bring this up. Subscription. Treasure scavengers. I think she's still. Oh, okay, there. Huh. Yeah, Big Bro's live right now. Sound good. Treasure scavengers. Weesh. Copy. Okay, paste. Okay, she goes by the name Ray Ray to almost everybody now, but I've known her long enough that she used to be Amber. So, as far as That's stuff she does, and on Thursdays we're putting it together because her and I both want to sell as much as we can because I have as much as I can. And hopefully I can get her together for this Thursday because I really want to get rid of things. So that's what I got. Thursdays, one Amber and I do it, or excuse me, Ray Ray. I got to start calling her Ray Ray. 8 p.m. my time, 7 p.m. Central. Yeah, and then my Sundays and Tuesdays 7 p.m. Yeah, Eastern. Oh, I wish they'd get rid of that. Oh, it's so confusing to think of it. Okay, so that's what I'm doing. See, Debbie, get your book out and these things. I got a pack right here for you. So, and the train book and everything else. Time changes. Yeah, that's because why not? Well, I'll be ready for it. Almost everything's digital now, so the time changes for you, except for the one in your head. So it's rather nice. Okay, so that's what I got. Everybody, thanks. Thank you for showing up. Thank you for watching, and thank you for purchasing. It means a lot to me. And I'll see you when I see you. So everybody have a pleasant night, and ta-ta for now. Thank you.